All right, so this is the muscle fiber model. So this entire model here, this entire thing is a muscle fiber. Each one of these units in here is a myofibril, and then each of the dots here represent the myofilaments. If you look at the model as a whole, the outside of it is covered by what's called the sarcolemma, and this is the tissue that allows the electrical signal to sort of be transduced through this entire structure. These holes represent the openings to the transtubule, which lead internally, and that's represented by this sort of pink reddish line here. This is a transtubule, transverse tubule. They're surrounded, each one will always be surrounded by two sarcoplasmic reticulums, or two SRs. Right? The importance of that is that the SRs are what house the calcium that's going to be needed for muscle contraction. If you look out here, this is a side view. This area here, where all these yellow dots are and where these sort of squiggly lines are, this entire thing here, this is a neuromuscular junction. You can also identify the neuromuscular junction out here. This is a neuromuscular junction, even that's a neuromuscular junction, this is a neuromuscular junction. So that's where the nerve innervates the muscle. Once you look at the rest of the model, I'm going to turn this sort of sideways so you can see this. These thick lines represent the thick filament, which is myosin. These thin lines represent the thin filament, which is actin. Up here you can see that this neon pink line represents one Z disc. Here's the other end of the Z disc. So from that Z disc to this Z disc, this is one sarcomere, and you can see that the actin filaments come off of the neon pink lines, and then the myosin filaments are in the middle, so that makes that one contractile unit of the muscle fiber, which is a sarcomere. And in the middle you see these three lines. These three lines here are represented with the M line, but you don't need to know that in terms of identifying the model. So this entire thing is one muscle fiber.